a circle around the top of the hill. We decided to check that out before we committed to staying. We found some more trash and what looked like old clothes, but nothing that made us feel like we should leave. It was getting close to dark, so we decided to cowboy camp instead of setting up all of our gear. That just meant sleeping on a tarp in our sleeping bags under the stars. That 14-miler we had hiked earlier in the day had really taken it out of us. And we weren't completely used to the altitude yet. Back in Missouri, we were at something like 500 feet altitude. And now we were over 8,000 feet up. We figured we would get a nice fire going and get to finishing off the case of beer we had been working on.
Well, I got to glue most of this one in last night. But
one of us would shine a light into the
it's
woods.
not sunrise yet.
We kept thinking that we
But remember I told you guys I was going to make rice and beans. Well, no. I'm going to make homemade macaroni and cheese. So I got the pot there. And I put a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of salt. And I'm going to use these because that's all I have. I mean, that's all I have as far as like that kind of thing would go. It doesn't. So, I'm going to post that. I'll show you how to do that, whatever. I meant macaroni and cheese. I didn't mean, no, I don't mean macaroni. I mean hamburger helper. That's what I'm making. Hamburger helper. So, I'll get back to you. So, I have filet mignon and mushrooms. And I have defrosted hamburger. And, got the pot going. And then I'm gonna do my thing. Okay, so I chopped up, this is filet with mushrooms that I made for Mother's Day. And I shared with my friend. Got the water going. Got the hamburger going. So, I put salt and pepper, water. Don't waste your leftovers. I don't get this stuff that often, so I'm making a kick. You know what? Hamburger helper thing going on here. Okay, so I'm chopping up this onion. And this is doing good. I'm beating it up with my wooden fork. And then I'll drain it. And I have these two things washing out because they were done. And I can give people some filet mignon hamburger helper with hamburger. So I added the pasta. And I'm going to drain this when it's done. I just keep eating it with this wooden fork. You can get a wooden fork and wooden spoon. That's what you need for cooking. They're great. I'm trying to decide whether to cut the other half of the onion yet or not. But yeah, homemade hamburger helper. This is going to be great. Okay, meat is draining. Gonna wash that. Got that chopped, and this is almost done. Okay, I did tell you guys, right? I added salt and pepper to the hamburger. That's almost done. And I did decide to do the other half of the onion. It's a lot of meat. Who knows where I'll put it? Not the meat, I mean the onion. God. Alright, be back. Al dente pasta is the best pasta. I mean, and then you let it sit. It's delicious. Alright, moving this guy over here. Getting down to business. Okay, so right now I'm rinsing it with cold water because I don't want it to get weird or mushy. I'm gonna make that sauce. I'm making this up, you guys. You couldn't tell. Okay. Al dente. Beautiful. Getting ready to go. I stirred it with this wooden spoon and rinsed it again in cold water. It's still on al dente. I can't, I'm so hungry. Remember I was supposed to make rice and beans, but that didn't work out, and then I passed out because I was so tired. Okay. How to cook a bowl of meat. Add some butter. Because I already drained it, so it's like dry, but I want the onions done a little bit more. Oh, yeah. I'm not a medical professional or anything, but I know butter isn't bad for you. I put a little bit more in there, so it's all nice and cooking really well. I'm going to make the sauce now and throw this bad boy together. I got these clean just so I can give some to the neighbors. They take my food, but they never return the Tupperware. These guys are nice and loose. So, and I put about 2 cups of milk in here. That's off. And that's the butter I'm using. I just saw it in the grocery store. It was like 12 bucks, but it's this huge block. Okay, I added big old chunk of butter. And this is the butter. I'm gonna put it back. Don't worry. Be happy. What? Not next to my Bud Light. Hey, I'm figuring this. I'm figuring this out. First time recipe. Christine's hamburger helper with filet mignon. Because I am not going to waste that. Okay, I'm adding the flour now. It's probably like a quarter cup. I'm not sure. You know, I don't. And if you have a plastic one, that's even better because my pot's metal, so I'm trying not to touch it. And just whisk the flour in there. And yeah, I'm going to put all that flour in there. I think. This is just going to be a cheese sauce. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah, try not to hit the pot. Yeah, perfect. So that'll heat up. It's got butter in it already. Then I'll put salt and pepper. Oh, this is going to be awesome. And that's ready to go in. And that's ready to go in. This is the block of cheese I have. And to go in there. Plus I have shredded cheese I can add too if it's not enough. Oh, I'm so hungry. I can't wait. Oh, yes, I did. Okay, added the black pepper. I'm so tired. Sorry, guys. Added the black black peppercorn and sea salt. Pink Himalayan sea salt. Really good for you. 94 minerals in it. Black peppercorn. This is I just stirred it, and the big hunk of cheese is still in there. I added pepper and salt. I turned down the heat. Look at how it's rising. That's pretty cool. I have shredded cheese, and look how thick that. Oh wow, it's beautiful. And that cheese keeps running away from me. I'm trying to get it to show you it's not melted yet. But it's going to be a beautiful. I think it's time to add everybody else and some more cheese. What do you say? There's the meat. And then noodles. I'm gonna mix it all up. So I added more salt and pepper. I'm gonna mix all this together. It definitely did need a little more salt and pepper. But, this is going to be awesome. Homemade hamburger helper. I'm going to add more cheese to it, too. That one just doesn't want to melt. But I have shredded. So, yum yum. So, I added some shredded cheddar, rustic cut, to the top. I mean, that's not going to be wasted. The meat I made the other day, or the hamburger, or whatever. You just got to learn how to do this stuff. Mm. And whoever I give this to, I'll put some cheese on it too for him. But there's your hamburger helper, homemade. With leftovers. Love y'all. Woohoo. Well, they're starting early, folks. Well, not a really great sunrise, but whatever. I'm giving that macaroni and cheese away. Or, I mean, hamburger helper. I keep saying macaroni and cheese. But it's very good. Turned out really good. Just an idea. If you have a hamburger patty and some pasta and cheese, and you don't know what to do, you need flour, salt, and pepper. That's about it. So we're going to have a lot of happy neighbors. How beautiful. Nighttime. Well, it's actually daytime. I'm just backwards. Good night. And one more thing before I go. This is getting divvied up with the neighbors. And press and seal is awesome. If you guys, you put it, like if you buy meat or whatever, you put it in the press and seal and then put it in a Ziploc and put it in the freezer. This stuff is really good. And that's it. Bye-bye-bye.